Early morning habits that slowly damage your kidneys after 50. The first hour after waking sets the tone for the entire day. Yet research shows that millions of adults over 50 begin this hour with habits that quietly harm kidney function. These routines may seem normal, even helpful, but their cumulative effect can be dangerous. Are you unknowingly putting your kidneys at risk every single morning? Let's explore the early morning habits that slowly damage your kidneys after 50. Some mornings feel perfect without a meal. There is a sense of lightness. The day feels simpler. Many adults over 50 enjoy this feeling. It seems freeing to skip breakfast. The quiet moments before the day picks up feel calm. Energy feels steady at first, but this habit hides a silent burden that the body cannot ignore. The habit is skipping breakfast. Skipping the first meal may seem harmless. Many believe it helps control weight or fits a fasting routine. Yet research shows that skipping breakfast can quietly damage the kidneys over time. Studies reveal that adults over 50 who regularly skip breakfast are up to 30% more likely to develop chronic kidney disease. This is not a sudden problem. It builds slowly, day after day, year after year. When breakfast is skipped, the body reacts in ways most people do not notice. Blood sugar levels rise more sharply after the next meal. Insulin surges to manage this spike. These rapid changes make the kidneys work harder. They filter more blood, adjusting to these shifts. Over time, this stress wears down the delicate filtration units in the kidneys. Research published in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases shows that irregular breakfast habits are linked to higher levels of protein in the urine. Protein in the urine is an early warning sign that the kidneys are struggling. Why does this happen? Overnight, the body has been fasting naturally. The kidneys have been filtering blood and maintaining fluid balance while the body rests. The first meal provides energy and stabilizes glucose for the day. Skipping it forces the kidneys to adjust to sudden spikes and changes later in the morning. It is like asking a car to drive fast immediately after starting without warming up the engine. The strain may not be obvious at first, but it adds up silently. There is also a connection to blood pressure. Adults who skip breakfast often experience higher morning blood pressure. Studies indicate it can rise by 10 to 15 points in some cases. This increase forces the kidneys to filter under more pressure. The small blood vessels inside the kidneys are delicate. Constant pressure wears them down slowly. Over the years, this can contribute to long-term kidney decline. Blood pressure surges combined with harder filtration increase the risk of chronic kidney disease while also affecting heart health. Skipping breakfast affects more than just the kidneys. Glucose control becomes harder. Hunger grows later in the morning. Many people over 50 may reach for sugary snacks or larger portions. These spikes and crashes in blood sugar place extra stress on the kidneys and the cardiovascular system. Protein leakage in urine can worsen silently. The body may feel fine, yet the organs are under pressure. The damage is not dramatic at the moment. It is gradual, almost invisible, yet serious. Even hydration plays a role. Drinking water first helps the kidneys begin the day smoothly. Skipping breakfast often also comes with skipping fluids. Morning dehydration can make the kidneys filter concentrated blood. This increases stress further. Adding a meal with water or healthy foods gives the kidneys the balance they need to start the day. Without it, the first hours of the day create a cycle of stress that may last for decades. What can make breakfast protective? Foods that are high in fiber, moderate in protein, and balanced with healthy fats help stabilize blood sugar. Oatmeal, eggs, Greek yogurt, or fresh fruit are gentle on the kidneys while providing energy. A simple breakfast reduces spikes in insulin and blood sugar. It lowers pressure on the kidney filtration system. Regularity is key. Eating around the same time every morning helps the kidneys adapt and perform efficiently. Adults over 50 who skip breakfast often feel nothing wrong. Energy may feel steady, and mornings may feel calm. Yet studies show that long-term breakfast skipping increases risk for kidney disease and heart problems. It is a hidden threat that grows slowly. The body does not complain immediately, but stress accumulates quietly. Over time, skipping breakfast may turn harmless mornings into years of unnoticed kidney strain. Breakfast is not just a meal, it is a signal to the body that the day has started with care. It wakes up the digestive system, balances blood sugar, and gives the kidneys the support they need. Skipping it may feel light and freeing, but the long-term cost is serious. Adults who want to protect kidney health need to rethink their first meal. The danger does not stop with breakfast. Other early morning routines can also silently damage the kidneys. What about the pain relief that many take as soon as they wake up? Overusing painkillers first can quietly add stress to these vital organs. That is the next habit to watch carefully. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from. If you're a senior looking to naturally ease kidney problems, make sure to subscribe to KnowHow and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. I want to keep improving for you. The body reacts immediately. Kidneys, the silent workers of the body, feel the impact long before symptoms appear. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs increase the workload of these organs. Studies show that adults over 50 who take these drugs daily in the morning face twice the risk of acute kidney injury. These medications constrict blood vessels in the kidneys, reducing the flow of oxygen and nutrients. Over months and years, this silent pressure builds. Nephrons, the tiny filtration units, gradually weaken. The process is invisible but serious. Research from 2023 confirms that daily use of these drugs in adults over 50 raises the risk of chronic kidney disease by 25%, particularly when they are taken on an empty stomach or without fluids. Even small doses, if repeated consistently, can accumulate harm. Kidneys rely on steady hydration to filter blood efficiently. Swallowing a pill before drinking water forces it to work harder. Filtration slows, blood concentrates, and the organs strain to keep up. Morning painkillers give instant comfort. Pain eases, and the body feels normal again. But behind this relief, the kidneys experience stress. They are working under pressure without support. Over time, this stress can lead to fibrosis, a condition where kidney tissues stiffen. This does not happen overnight, it is gradual. The damage is quiet but permanent if the habit continues unchecked. The effect is compounded by lifestyle factors. Many adults over 50 skip water in the first hour of waking. They combine this with daily painkillers. The kidneys then filter concentrated blood while adjusting to sudden chemical changes. Every morning becomes a test. The relief feels immediate. The cost is hidden. Protein in urine may appear. Subtle changes in creatinine may show up, but pain is gone. The body gives no warning until the damage is advanced. Why does this happen so silently? Kidneys filter blood around the clock. They balance fluids, remove waste, and maintain electrolyte levels. When blood flow is restricted and filtration units are stressed, subtle injury accumulates. Overuse of painkillers magnifies this effect. Even small, occasional doses create tension if repeated daily. Over months, minor strain evolves into chronic stress. Over the years, it can lead to serious kidney problems. Hydration is the secret ally often overlooked. Drinking water first thing in the morning reduces drug concentration in the blood. It helps the kidneys filter efficiently. Taking a pill with fluids spreads the effect and eases the kidney workload. Adults over 50 can benefit from a simple glass of water before any medication. This small habit protects the kidneys while still relieving pain. Timing matters. The first hour after waking is a sensitive period for these organs. It is not only about pills. Many adults use over-the-counter medications for back pain, arthritis, or headaches regularly. Habit forms quickly because relief feels immediate. Few notice the silent accumulation of stress on the kidneys. Research consistently shows that those who rely on painkillers first thing every morning are at a higher risk of long-term kidney issues compared to those who wait or hydrate properly first. The comfort comes at a subtle but serious cost. Morning painkillers are a double-edged sword. The body feels better instantly. Joints loosen, headaches fade, stiffness eases. Yet kidneys are quietly forced to work under strain. Cumulative damage builds silently. The organs do not send pain signals early. The warning signs are hidden until serious problems develop. This makes early awareness crucial. Small adjustments can prevent decades of harm. The day does not have to begin with risk. Waiting, hydrating first, and using alternative pain relief methods can protect kidney health. Stretching gently, walking, or applying warm compresses provides relief without adding hidden stress. Timing and hydration are the keys to balancing immediate comfort with long-term kidney protection. While painkillers offer fast relief, another morning habit silently attacks kidney health in a different way. That habit is smoking or vaping immediately after waking. It creates invisible damage while delivering a deceptive sense of satisfaction. If you're finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like this video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message matters and helps KnowHow reach more people who truly need it. If you believe others deserve this knowledge too, tap that thumbs up now. Nicotine rushes into the bloodstream within seconds. Blood vessels constrict. Oxygen delivery to organs decreases. The kidneys, which filter about 50 gallons of blood every day, are especially sensitive to reduced blood flow. Studies show that adults who smoke have a 50% higher risk of developing chronic kidney disease than non-smokers. The morning cigarette or vape intensifies this strain because the kidneys are adjusting from overnight rest. The body's natural rhythm overnight prepares the kidneys to filter efficiently. Waking and immediately introducing nicotine disrupts this process. Blood flow spikes and then constricts. Nephrons, the filtration units in the kidneys, experience stress. Over time, repeated morning exposure increases oxidative stress. Free radicals damage delicate kidney tissues. The effect is subtle at first. Protein in urine may appear. Creatinine levels may rise. Symptoms do not show until damage is advanced. Smoking or vaping also increases blood pressure. Morning nicotine intake can raise pressure by 10 to 15 points. This surge forces the kidneys to filter under higher tension. Delicate kidney vessels begin to weaken slowly. The process is invisible. The damage accumulates silently over the years. Adults may feel fine, yet organs are under strain. Nicotine is not the only concern. Chemical additives and byproducts in smoke or vapor amplify inflammation. Tiny blood vessels in the kidneys become irritated. Filtration efficiency declines. Waste removal slows. The kidneys try to compensate by working harder. This extra effort is continuous and cumulative. Even occasional morning smoking can trigger stress on the kidneys that lasts for hours. Morning rituals often make the first cigarette or vape feel necessary. It is paired with coffee or breakfast. The habit seems harmless because comfort is instant, but research shows timing is critical. Smoking later in the day carries less immediate strain than the first inhalation after waking. The kidneys are more vulnerable in the first hour. Oxidative stress is higher. Blood vessels have been resting. Introducing toxins too early increases cumulative risk. The habit also interacts with other health factors. Adults over 50 may already face high blood pressure or elevated glucose levels. Nicotine magnifies these risks. Blood flow disruption, combined with higher pressure, accelerates kidney wear. Over the decades, the damage can contribute to chronic kidney disease and increase the risk of dialysis or kidney failure. Studies consistently link early morning smoking to worse kidney outcomes than occasional or later-day smoking. Hydration is one way to reduce harm. Drinking water before smoking slightly improves blood flow and dilutes toxins. Stretching or light movement first thing can also help the kidneys adjust. These small adjustments do not remove all risk, but lessen immediate stress. Timing, awareness, and small supportive routines create meaningful protection. The consequences are not limited to the kidneys. Smoking and vaping affects circulation, oxygen delivery, and oxidative stress throughout the body. But kidneys are particularly sensitive because they filter blood constantly. Repeated morning exposure silently weakens filtration efficiency. Protein leakage in urine, reduced kidney function, and higher blood pressure are common early signs. The organs do not send pain signals early, making prevention critical. Breaking the habit or adjusting timing can protect kidney health. Delaying the first cigarette, hydrating first, and including supportive morning routines reduce cumulative damage. Adults over 50 can preserve kidney function while maintaining control over comfort and routine. Awareness of timing is as important as awareness of the habit itself. While morning smoking and vaping quietly harm the kidneys, another seemingly harmless morning ritual also creates stress. The aroma hits instantly. The warmth spreads through the hands. The first sip feels necessary, comforting, almost magical. It wakes the mind. It sparks energy. For millions of adults over 50, this morning ritual is non-negotiable. Yet this small pleasure carries a hidden strain for the kidneys. The habit is drinking coffee or tea on an empty stomach. Caffeine acts fast. It stimulates the nervous system and increases urine output. When the body is dehydrated from overnight fasting, the kidneys filter more concentrated blood. This extra work makes them strain silently. Studies show that consuming coffee or tea before breakfast can raise morning blood pressure by up to 10 points. The surge may seem minor, yet repeated daily, it puts pressure on delicate kidney vessels. Beyond blood pressure, caffeine triggers hormone shifts. Cortisol rises sharply in the morning with coffee on an empty stomach. This hormone spike causes the kidneys to work harder to maintain fluid balance. Filtration units must adjust quickly to sudden changes in blood composition. Over time, this repeated early stress contributes to reduced kidney efficiency. Adults may feel alert and productive, but the organs are quietly under pressure. Coffee and tea also affect electrolyte balance. Drinking them without food reduces absorption of minerals. Sodium, potassium, and magnesium levels fluctuate. Kidneys must compensate, adjusting fluid and electrolyte balance rapidly. This added effort is invisible but accumulates over decades. Research indicates that adults over 50 who consume caffeine before food show higher urinary albumin levels. Albumin is an early sign that the kidneys are working under stress. Many mornings begin with coffee or tea because it feels harmless. The first sip seems vital. Energy rises, mood improves, and focus sharpens. Yet behind this comfort, kidneys filter concentrated blood and adjust to hormone spikes simultaneously. The first hour of the day is critical. Introducing caffeine during this sensitive period increases cumulative strain. Even if mornings feel normal, kidneys are quietly taxed. Caffeine also interacts with other morning habits. Skipping breakfast, overusing painkillers, or smoking in the morning compounds kidney stress. Coffee or tea on an empty stomach intensifies these effects. When combined, these habits create a cascade of pressure, oxidative stress, and filtration challenges. The kidneys perform the same daily tasks, but the workload grows unnecessarily. Early morning comfort comes at a hidden cost. The long-term consequences are gradual but serious. Repeated morning caffeine intake without food contributes to higher blood pressure, early signs of protein in urine, and long-term kidney fatigue. Adults may notice no immediate symptoms. The body adapts silently while the organs work harder. Over months and years, this hidden stress increases the risk of chronic kidney disease. Breaking the habit does not mean giving up morning rituals. Waiting until after hydration, pairing coffee or tea with food, and spacing it from other kidney-stressing habits preserves both enjoyment and health. The body feels supported while energy levels remain high. Adults over 50 can maintain comfort without creating silent strain on the kidneys. Awareness and small adjustments create significant long-term benefits. The morning seems simple: a sip of warmth, a spark of energy, a moment of calm. Yet kidneys, the silent workers of the body, quietly respond to every choice. Small changes in routine can prevent decades of silent damage. The 4 habits explored, skipping breakfast, overusing painkillers first thing, smoking or vaping immediately after waking, and drinking coffee or tea on an empty stomach, interact to shape kidney health over a lifetime. Morning routines hold more power than realized. Each decision sends signals through the body, impacting filtration, blood pressure, and organ function. Adults over 50 have the ability to adjust habits, protect their kidneys, and enjoy mornings without hidden cost. Awareness is the first step. Implementing small, consistent changes is the second. The body rewards those changes with steadier energy, calmer kidneys, and long-term health. The journey does not end with awareness. Replacing risk habits with supportive routines transforms mornings from silent harm into gentle kidney support. Drinking water first, eating balanced meals, delaying stimulants, and timing medications wisely are small steps with a huge impact. Over time, these adjustments reduce kidney strain, lower the risk of chronic disease, and improve overall energy and well-being. If this video was helpful, please don't leave without subscribing to KnowHow. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered a solution that matters, type the word relief in the comments. I'd love to know if this helped you.